Good wah-wah 70s guitar cop music, I guess.
Yeah, Brad, this is the Battlefield Hardline beta.
The beta trial.
Of the beta.
I think I saw it called E3 beta demo at one point.
It's changed. Like, it feels like every time they've patched it, it changes names. It installs. It's just BFH,
yes,
and then changes to something else. And anyway, this is the beta for Battlefield Hardline, running on a PlayStation 4. Battlefield Hardline is the Battlefield game with cops
and crooks.
Yeah. Enable Facebook sharing to earn additional in-game currency for quicker access to your favorite weapons. Cool, huh?
Beta extended 1 week, huh?
Oh, I didn't realize it was a time-limited thing. So yeah, I mean, this is very Battlefield 4 based in terms of how they've kind of built their stuff. I have not played a ton of this. But let's look at it. We've got two modes here. We've got Heist, which is kind of a, there are 2 control points that criminals are trying to steal and take to a certain location and get away while the cops try to stop them. There's Blood Money, which has a central vault full of money. You go to the vault, pick up money, try to take it back to your car. You can also go directly to the armored car of the other team and steal money from them.
Yeah, Danny was saying nobody seems to know how to do that, because he was just doing that and winning every match.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking their money. Neither of those modes are taken directly from BF4, right?
No, but they're very, I mean, the money mode is probably the one thing that, like, is, I'd say, unique. The other one, I mean, get items, bring to location.
Sure.
I have to imagine that's just like, that was an MCOM in some other Battlefield game or something, I don't know. They try to present the whole thing as a television show. A lot of TV news.
Yeah.
The boot up calls it an EA original series.
Right. Do they ever,
and weird shit like that.
You ever notice them bust into a match with stuff like that?
Not that I've seen.
You don't hear the news reports or anything like that?
Not that I've seen so far, but,
hey, this looks pretty familiar.
Yeah, so, it's Battlefield. We can kind of go in and we can look at our weapons here. Class.
Professional.
Enforcer. What do we have as an enforcer? We have an MG36. Let's see how that goes, I guess. I don't think I'll like it, but we'll see. Melee, baseball bat. I could get a knife for 138 bones. It's weird that the cop team would have a baseball bat as an option, but hey. Let's spawn on a cop bike. This is going well.
Yeah, this is definitely a Battlefield game. Oh, man. Remember that really carefully choreographed match during the EA press conference with all the multiple camera angles and different players?
Yeah.
This is nothing like that, is it?
No, I mean, I'm sure you could probably have a similar experience.
Well, you could, but I mean, in practice. What I've played of this, it was nothing but like the other side was doing nothing but spawning in cars and like suiciding them into our players constantly.
Awesome.
Like it is, a multiplayer version of that scene from Heat. This is not.
No, and the first demo of this that I saw, like part of their presentation, had a picture of Robert De Niro from Heat on it, and it was just a real bummer because you're just watching them set themselves up for a standard that I believe actually may be impossible to reach. All right, let's just
Yep.
parachute down out of the money pile. If we can.
Ever have a hard time jumping off of really high things in video games?
Nah.
Like, I can feel my stomach, like, jump up into my throat when I do it. It's this weird fear of heights thing.
Oh, whoa, hey, what? Was I not looking? Oh, that guy was right there. Weird. Okay.
Is that diagram down there, like, where you got shot?
Maybe. I feel like it was the only other time I've bothered to look at it. It was also the left arm.
You died in the arm.
I died in the arm. Let's go back to operator. Starting this cop car. I don't really like their car engine sounds. I feel like they usually do really well with sound in the Battlefield games, but something
didn't seem quite real about that.
Yeah, it was a little too muffled. You know, trying to kind of have that, like, hey, you're in the car, so it sounds different. So we get to the money pile. We kind of need to hold down the button here to pick up cash. We can hold up to 500 grand. But, you know, you can leave after 100 grand if you want. It's just a matter of how long you're willing to sit here and fill up.
Is the idea with the cops that they're just trying to get this to a safe place?
Yeah, you know, it's evidence or something,
Okay,
right?
Sure.
Alright, now let's go secure the evidence in our vault, which is... Oh god, where is it? Not there. That's the enemy vault. This way. Yes, let's get the fuck out of here.
Out of here.
Alright, let's try something dumb. It feels like a Battlefield 4 mod, which, you know, hey, Battlefield 4, when it works, is a pretty cool game.
And we are still in that kind of territory, right?
You know, I have not played it recently. I don't want to say one way or the other. But I've definitely seen some people complaining about problems with it, so...
Didn't they get out there? Did I dream that up? They got out there when this was announced and said, like, hey, we're still working on 4, don't worry.
They did, yeah.
Okay. Like I said, says enough.
Yeah. When it leaked, they had to come out and say, yes, we're very excited, but also, geez, you guys, we are still dedicated to making Battlefield 4 a proper video game. Alright, let's see if we can get to our vault and drop this money off. Okay.
Do you get his money too?
Yeah, I think you can pick up money that other players have dropped when they die. And now, I've by doing all that, I can now get a rep perk. I hold down R1 here, and I can pick what I want here. We'll pick upgraded chest plate, I guess. Seems like that'd be a good thing to have. We've almost won. You know, the music has started playing, signifying that you are about to win or lose a Battlefield match. So we'll let some other guy come back with the last 200 grand we need.
Should I assume CR stands for crooks?
Criminal... Sure. Law enforcement is the other one.
Yeah, law enforcement and crooks. I know it's a beta, so I'm not, you know, I don't want to cast aspersions too much, but I don't feel like it looks as nice as 4.
Yeah, you might be right.
Or maybe it's just the environment they're working with. You know, it's harder to make like pavement and skyscrapers look nice.
Well, you know, they've done great city levels in previous Battlefield
Well, I guess
games.
so.
You know,
yeah, that's true. It's not all jungle and desert, I guess.
Yeah. You know, spawn on your squad, all that sort of stuff. Of course, there's no money to steal here, so spawning by the enemy vault not really gonna do us much good. We can hide over here in case anyone does try to return some money. Maybe we can just steal it and get out. Oh, looks like they're stealing from our vault.
Yes. Yeah, your number's ticking down.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm just, you know, they still have to drop it off here, and that's where I am with a gun. That's, well.
Hey, got a med kit for you. Med kit.
Med kit. This seems dumb.
Yeah,
I feel like we were very close to winning. And
yeah, your vault continues to be rated. Is that money pile where the guy who had the money died?
where what?
That
Oh
circle,
no,
the white circle.
that's the center.
Oh, that's the center circle. Okay. So can we assume the guy who took the initial 500K is just out there somewhere?
Yeah, probably. Unless he's been killed and just hasn't been returned, or... But yeah, the same type of gear and stuff and unlocks that you would expect from a Battlefield game, you know, but maybe a little more focused on the police experience. But, you know, you do get some heavy weapons, and, you know, there are rocket launchers and shit like that. It's...
It almost seems a little weird that they have fully militarized the police at this point. Like,
I don't mean to freak you out, dude.
well, I mean, I know there's the SWAT team and everything, but rocket launchers, it's a little much. I mean, granted, you know, I mean, you're parachuting off of buildings and stuff. They're not hewing toward realism to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any non-lethal stuff in here? You ever get like tear gas or
Baseball bats. And there is some kind of, like, you know...
I assure you, a baseball bat can
Tasery.
be quite lethal.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's hit the streets. But yeah, like having like, hey, there are helicopters and all this other stuff. Like it's not that the police don't have helicopters, especially in LA. But it does always seem a little strange.
Man down! We need you out there, man. Come on, get up!
Ah. I probably should have been looking the other way anyway, since there were two of my guys in that direction. But let's spawn in this squad car.
Can you go third person?
No.
Whoa!
Wait, but... I was hoping you might want to drive.
Toss me in a gas grenade!
Wow, that's... I mean, our vault was like almost full.
Yeah.
Got me pinned down!
Crazy part is they didn't return any of it.
Oh, no. Yeah, some just got dropped off there.
Now they are.
I'm gonna heal up here. Oh, I'm gonna be dead here.
You healed the other direction.
Yeah, that's the reverse heal. It's a pretty advanced tactic. So let's customize, see what else we got here. Unlock criteria 0 of 5. I feel like it's not really telling me what I need to do here. But, you know, these are the types of items here. So we get more stability, less accuracy, less range. Screw it. Let's just spend some money, I guess. Just to spend it.
What's under vehicle? Can you buy new vehicle stuff?
I think so. So you can kind of just... Stealth paint.
Never see this motorcycle coming.
That's right. Standard issue. I mean, let's try a grappling hook.
That seems useful. Did
Police baton. I'm no thug, you know?
like our beatings to be civilized, thank you.
Yeah.
Did 4 have zip lines and grappling hooks and
No,
stuff like that?
no, that stuff's new.
Okay.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work out so well. This is continuing
Man.
to not work out so well.
Let's make sure what's happening there. There we go.
Grapple is up.
Guys, I got it.
Not a lot of range on the thing. And you win. You just did time just run out?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Neither of us have 5 million, so. You know, see some very similar progression screen here.
Yeah.
You know, some of the ribbons and such.
It's 32 players, right?
Looks
On
like
this
it,
one?
yeah. Yeah, which is not as many.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that fits the map size and stuff, that
Yeah, it's
probably makes sense.
not really end of the world type stuff. It's just one of those things where, you know, the stuff that you would expect Visceral to be bringing to the game would be the single player,
Yeah.
with the multiplayer kind of being DICE's stuff.
Sure.
So
Do we know how it's split up? I mean,
I think that is how it's split up.
Oh, it is?
Um,
Is DICE doing this multiplayer stuff?
I believe so.
Oh.
So this just looks like a mod for
Okay.
Battlefield 4, you
I
know?
thought
But
I thought Visceral was doing the entire package.
But I was talking to someone at EA who said, like, oh, yeah, I mean, you know, the stream was like, I can't believe they just brought the multiplayer instead of the actual different thing.
Right.
But maybe the single player is not in a showable state. I have no
Yeah.
idea,
Or, you know, it's not in the PR plan to show it yet.
I guess. I don't know.
But I mean,
Which was also one of those things where, like, you know, are you really going to try and make people care about a single player campaign in a Battlefield game?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Bad Company, don't get me wrong.
although I mean, if it's Visceral doing it, I mean, they can make a good single player game.
You just wonder if they can make one while also making a first-person shooter that kind of feels at least somewhat similar to the Battlefield
Yeah,
experience
sure.
and all that stuff like that. That's
Sure.
a very specific thing at that point. So who knows?
I'll at least be curious to see
Yeah.
what they do with it.
Yeah, it's interesting that they try to present this as a television show
Right.
and stuff like that, because it's like it makes it seem smaller than previous Battlefield games.
Yeah.
As a result, like, oh, you think about it like a TV show,
Right.
like maybe Battlefield's like a big movie, but then they're still going to charge $60 for it. So
Yeah. That does seem like kind of a tough sell if you bought 4 last year.
yeah, I mean, by the time this comes out, they'll be kind of just wrapping up the the DLC for Battlefield 4. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, leave me alone, man. Dick.
Police brutality.
So there's your melee kill. Killed by. I like that it says killed by. Even though he was kind of cuffing me.
It's not subdued by.
And it's a beta. So this works in stages where you kind of have to plant charges on these cars to get the items out, and then you have to take the items somewhere. Oh, hey.
Off me. Use a med kit. Man down.
Jeez, there's a lot of dudes right there.
No.
At least I got a spot bonus out of it.
Hi.
Man down. Hold the fort. Throwing fire. Grenade. Get cover.
Man, I thought I got out of the way there. That sure seemed like I got out of the way there. Oh well. It's been a long time since I played any Battlefield.
4 represented the 2 teams with blue and orange, right? That's
It had
not,
colorblind modes.
Okay. But that's not a new thing, right?
Yeah, that's
From
not.
the-
Yeah.
From the typical red and green.
I don't remember because I turned on the colorblind options. And tried to go that way with it. Oh no.
I thought you were just gonna quit for a second. Like, well, enough of that.
Yep.
Kill log. Whoa. Help me out here. What's what? Oh,
It's
they
the
show you
different
the
types
examples
of
there, okay.
yeah.
Is that you?
I'm technically protanopia. Like I can see those 3 things differently, but in the heat of combat, that none of those are distinguished enough to really work.
What?
Like I wish the enemy color could be there. That actually works. Like I don't really see a huge difference between squad and team, but I don't really care most of the time, as long as the enemy looks different.
Sure.
Do we have any owl?
Ugh.
Actually, what happens if you click the right stick? There you go.
Oh yeah, okay.
Thought I remembered that.
That looked real bad though.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
that was a shotgun.
I got to do a Battlefield thing of ride around a vehicle all dumb-like and then
Yep.
immediately get killed. So, I mean, the Battlefield experience is still pretty intact.
Come to think of it, I played this map and that was the exact same spot where everybody was wrecking their vehicles into each other.
Wait, is this like glowing? Like
Yeah,
you can,
it looked like
you
something
can
you
break
could-
it?
Stupid.
Incoming SUV.
Fuck. Hey, these guys are holding it down pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, normally you get that, you know, the matches I played, this close armored car, you get it immediately. Like the A car. Hey, what's up? Killed a guy. That's all I was looking for. Just anything. Just one kill. Yeah, I don't know. Like I you know, Battlefield's cool. Battlefield 4 was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I necessarily... Oh, that's the wrong button, dude. I'm the squad leader. Me!
I saw there was a headline out of EA, like maybe earlier this week, late last week, saying like, "Hey, don't take Hardline to mean that we are annualizing Battlefield as a franchise."
Right.
Which I guess remains to be seen. You know, we'll see
Sure,
what happens
yeah.
this time next year. Maybe they'll still be saying that as they put out another Battlefield game.
Well, look at it this way. I mean, in all likelihood, I mean, like, what they're saying is technically sort of almost bullshit. Because, in all likelihood, Battlefront will come out next year.
Oh, God.
From the DICE team.
From DICE.
Totally different.
Yeah, sure.
Holy shit! Lock it!
Oh, that's right. I keep doing that. I keep changing into the passenger seat when I mean to just get out.
I would hope that Battlefront is more than just this with TIE fighters or something. I mean, I would hope they make more meaningful changes to it than that.
And I kind of always felt like that's always what Battlefront was.
I guess
was
so. I never
that
played
type of experience. You know,
I never avidly played those games. I mean, those were
I should've
third-person
thrown out a
I
med
think.
kit. They were, yeah.
So maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know.
I would absolutely expect Battlefront to not be a third-person game when they ship it. Yeah,
Interesting.
they totally held us off. That was cool.
Although, to be honest, even just like a dramatic setting change might be enough for me.
And, you know, different vehicles and stuff,
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
Yeah, those
it is
vehicles will be
different.
very different. Like, who knows, maybe they'll throw in lightsabers or something. I guess they will.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll be somewhat different. Footage of that looked really good, that 5 seconds that they showed.
That was a nice-looking stormtrooper face,
Yeah.
I guess,
Like
you know?
a good-looking forest.
But yeah, I mean, that for all intents and purposes, that's just sci-fi Battlefield in my
Yeah,
book.
sure.
And I bet that's 90% of what that game is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I generally expect that. I mean, you know, they might do the thing everybody wants of like, battles take place on multiple planets, and you can like get in a ship and fly to another one, or something. But
Oh, just like Control Point A is on this moon or something like
right,
that.
like that was the big rumor that God, who was it? Pandemic that was doing Battlefront
yeah.
3 when they got shut down.
Right, yeah. I mean, that stuff kind of got out there a little bit.
That was like the big thing. It was like, oh yeah, they'll have battles taking place across multiple planets that you can fly between.
Which, if your player count's high enough, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's like a vital thing, but
No,
I
no,
don't know,
no,
but
but
I was never a big enough Battlefront
No,
fan
no.
to.
I'm just trying to think of any differentiator between this and that.
Yeah. Let's get into one more match here and then call it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't played a ton of Battlefield 4, and I bought the DLC stuff. Like I'd be much more likely to just kind of stick with that, and not necessarily have a need for a new Battlefield game this fall.
Yeah. Also, Advanced Warfare is looking pretty strong so far.
Yeah, yes,
So-
yeah. I was at least somewhat impressed with what I saw of that.
Well, at least campaign-wise, who knows what they'll do with the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I'm sure, you know, you'll get your jump jets and stuff like that in there, so that should feel reasonably fresh. Did I just hear someone yell helicopter?
I don't know.
I think I heard that. Stealth bike!
Stealth bike.
They're never gonna hear it coming.
Oh, there it is. All right. It's because I keep thinking X is going to be like a power break.
Yep. Oh.
Fuck.
Is that a helicopter that somebody's flying, or is that...
Not anymore.
Or is that one that just, like, does it just circle the battle?
No, it's
That was
player
player
form.
controlled? Okay.
I think the mobile command post also serves as a forward spawn. Alright.
Suspect spotted!
Look! There's a guy there!
Guys in the van! We got a suspect here!
Not 100. Okay, well. Run to the briefcase icon, I guess.
Officer down!
All right, they stole the loot.
Well,
They got away fast.
that was quick.
Yeah, you just have to get the packages to drop points, and then you're done. So, yes, that's that Battlefield Hardline beta. I guess it's gonna expire. I thought they were just gonna leave it up, but guess not. It just seems totally unnecessary. I don't know, like. It doesn't seem necessarily bad on its own, but when you look at it and go like, it's a $60 product out, hot on the heels of them wrapping up the Battlefield 4 premium cycle.
Right.
Like,
I wonder if they'll do a premium for this.
oh, they almost
Yeah.
definitely will.
Yeah.
Right?
Because, I mean, what is that, 50, 60 on its own?
Yeah.
If you buy
Yeah,
into the whole thing?
Yeah, it's 50 for premium.
Right. That's a lot of extra money.
Yeah, it just... I don't know. I have a bad taste in my mouth from like some of the questionable stuff that happened around Battlefield 4, and I didn't even play that much of it, so I can only imagine, how other people feel about it. Like if they really got burned.
If that was your game for a while,
yeah,
that'd be real shitty. Again, like I'll definitely be curious to see what Visceral does with the single player stuff. But
yeah, maybe that'll have some appeal and stuff, but
the
kind of looking at the last couple of Battlefield campaigns, it's like, well, these are kind of serviceable and okay, but it's not, doesn't really seem that hot. Then, I wonder how that'll go, but we'll have to see. This game's out in October.
Is it really?
I think so.
Huh. Get it out there before Call of Duty?
Yes, that is the Battlefield way. Get it out there before Call of Duty.
Yep.
So we'll see how this shapes up as time goes on.
It's not that long from now.
It is not that long.
It's 4 months.
The year is pretty much half over. I don't know if you noticed.
Yep. It's kind of scary.
Pretty fucking weird. All right, Brad.
Yep.
See ya.